can find a way together.
Alright, so the Thunderbolts was said to be one of the best MCU films since Endgame, and well, I finally saw it for myself, and I have to say, it was definitely a good movie, but it definitely was not the best one since Endgame. The film has a very simple plot, it's pretty straightforward. So a bunch of these anti-heroes are sent to a location that ends up being a trap for them. They end up getting out of it, and for the rest of the film, they're kind of forced to work together to face the even bigger threat that comes later in the film. Yeah, you were hearing Oscar-worthy performances. I don't feel like I was super amazed by too many of the cast members. I will say Florence Pugh was very much one of the standouts in the film. Obviously, this is like more of her film. It's an ensemble, but in a lot of ways, we are watching the film through her eyes, through her lens. There's a lot of character development for her specifically in this film. Lewis Pullman really, for me, stole the show. Like, that character he played was very complex, and he showed a lot of range in that film, which, you know, was really cool to see. So I really thought Lewis Pullman did an amazing job. Him, Florence Pugh, probably the two standouts for me personally when it comes to acting. Everybody else did pretty good. Sebastian Stan, typical Bucky, you know, everybody loves Bucky. I like David Harbour's Red Guardian more than I thought I would. I really thought he was going to be a lot more annoying because of the trailers. He just seems like a big buffoon, and I mean, he pretty much is, but it's more of like him being kind of like the heart of the team. He wants to live those glory days out again. He's very motivating towards Yelena, and I really like that. I was really surprised. I actually liked Wyatt Russell's character. I wasn't too big on him when he was in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was okay to me, but this film really made me like his character a lot more. We do get like a little bit of a backstory with him as well. I've heard people say this before, and I have to agree. The actress who plays Ghost, unfortunately, once they get out of that one location they're sent to, she doesn't really have that big of a role in the film after that. Like, I feel like they could have done a lot more with her, and Taskmaster, even worse. We don't even got to talk about that. Now, one controversial thing that happened that I heard a lot of people also talking about was the way the film ended. I can't say I'm surprised, but I was surprised by how quick it was. A lot of people kind of expected that with, you know, the asterisks and stuff. I just feel like it could have been done a little better. But I will say this film actually has a message which is different from a lot of MCU films. You know, a lot of these Marvel movies don't really feel like they have any meaning anymore. They tackle on subjects like depression and loneliness, and I thought they handled that pretty well. With that being said, I'm going to give this film a 7 out of 10. Is this one of the best MCU films since Endgame? Y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all thought of Thunderbolts, and I'll see you on the next video.